Alright, y'all, welcome to the stream. We're gonna continue Dark Souls, the never-ending battle to beat the hardest video game ever made. Now, honestly, after Star Tropics, this game's like a walk in the park. I did some off-screen, off-stream level grinding, but at certain points, I kept forgetting that I wasn't supposed to progress in the game, and I was just supposed to be level grinding, because I was having so much fun. I beat the knight dude, the big knight dude, in Undead Parish, and I beat the wizard guy that kept summoning tweakers and attacking me with lightning bolts. But that's all I did. So we did some level grinding, and I accidentally killed the 2 mini bosses. The wizard guy was because I was exploring the upstairs of like the castle in Undead Parish, and I ran into him and his army of tweakers. And then the knight guy, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna lose all of my souls if I don't kill him, so I killed him. And we also got a key that I used in Undead Burg, but I didn't explore any of it. So we're gonna do all of that in this stream here. Yeah, I did a couple levels. I spent a couple hours level grinding. What's up, Fuckles? I genuinely don't remember this save file. I don't know who Fuckles is, but we're gonna continue. What's up, Azura? What's up, Seisha? Hope we're all having a good day, having a good Friday. Oh, I also upgraded the sword with Titanite, so now it's longsword +4. And I think my goal for this stream is to ring the bell, defeat the 2 gargoyles, and get some better armor, because I'm still like mid-rolling. This might even be fat rolling. I need to get some lighter armor. And armor in this game is kind of a facade. It's better to not wear any armor and be able to roll all over the place. Let me demonstrate. Look at this beautiful warrior. He looks just like me in real life. But yeah, being able to fast roll all over the place is more fortuitous to survival than having armor, because armor is kind of a scam in this game. But what's up, V-Love? Dark Soul, me when I'm wearing a pair of beater sneakers that I've had since high school, the soles are dark. We'll workshop it, we'll figure it out. What's up, V-Love? What's up, everybody? Hope we're having a great almost weekend. TGIF, thank gnomes it's Friday. I don't know what the number beside my health and stamina bar is. It has something to do with my humanity, I think. Streaking, yeah, we're going around streaking. So the game has been running crusty ever since Atro cast a curse on me last night. He cursed me, and now the game is running crusty at times, so hopefully it doesn't crash. That would be really unfortunate. Also, let me know how the audio sounds if I need to turn the game up or down, as per usual. But yeah, let me show you what I didn't mean to do while level grinding yesterday. The big knight guy that was guarding this poor unfortunate soul, I killed him. And then there was a wizard dude at the top up there, and he kept casting spells. He kept hitting me with lightning bolts and summoning his army of tweakers. So I did that. But we're gonna go all the way through Undead Burg, because I want to show you the door that I unlocked. I'm excited. Because it looks to be a whole different level. I don't know if it's an optional level or if it's progression that you have to do in the game, but let me show you. Also, this elevator is probably the most clever loading screen I've ever seen. I didn't even realize it was masking the loading times until somebody pointed it out to me. But I think we did pretty decently in yesterday's stream. I didn't realize there was a shortcut in Undead Burg. I could have saved a lot of time, but there's a ladder in Undead Burg that I didn't notice until off stream when I was level grinding. And I will show you guys. I will show you guys the shortcut. But I didn't even see it because I'm a fool. But it made me realize that the souls running mechanic, the punishment for dying isn't potentially losing your souls. The punishment for dying in Dark Souls is making you have to traverse 30 minutes to wherever you died again, only to die again. But there was a shortcut that I just straight up flat out did not see. But I definitely appreciate this game more now than when I played it back in high school. In particular, the level design. Like, everything just seamlessly flows together, and the way that you do unlock shortcuts from one area to another is really, really cool. And it reminds me a lot of an NES game, but obviously with less NES bullshittery. Yo, what's up, Ricky Rat? The poison status effect is still a pain in the ass, but we'll manage. Freaking chunky cheese over here.
Where a kid could be a kid.
Yeah, Undead Burg is such a great opening level. It's a significant difficulty spike from the tutorial area with the Asylum Demon, but it doesn't completely bust your balls immediately. And you can learn the nuances of combat in this game. You can learn all of the different shortcuts and all the different areas. That's the one thing that I never really appreciated about Dark Souls when I played it in high school. That I'm like, oh, this is actually really freaking cool. Playing it yesterday and level grinding and playing it today, obviously. Just the level design. I don't care about any of the lore or story, but again, it's optional. Like, you can go into this game and play it and have no idea what's going on. And the game at no point stops you and forces you to, like, listen to a long exposition. You are more than welcome to just play the game, which I wish more video games did. Yeah, so I'm an idiot for not noticing this shortcut, okay? Look at this. In the Undead Parish, you can kick down a ladder, and this ladder takes you to the bridge. Well, I guess it's at the end of Undead Burg. It's not quite Undead Parish, but it takes you to the bridge with the dragon. Come on, Cranky! Take it to the fridge! Whoa, nuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. So yeah, if I knew about this shortcut, it would have saved a lot of time in yesterday's stream, but I'm an idiot, so I didn't even notice it. But you kick down this ladder, and you can go back to the bonfire here. So that means, if you wanted to, you could level grind this way, which I did a little bit of this, but it actually wasn't as fast as I thought. You can have the dragon just kill all of these guys, and then go back to the bonfire and reset it. And you get 555 souls every time you do that. So yeah, I feel like I'm a bit over leveled now because I spent 3 hours level grinding, but still don't know what kindling does. Again, I'm pretty sure kindling and reversing hollowing is just for multiplayer. I'm playing in offline mode because if somebody invades me and they kill me, I'm going to crash out. So I'm playing in offline mode. But yeah, Dark Souls is interesting. On the surface, it looks like a Western RPG, but it's a very linear, very Japanese style, like, action RPG game that is super reminiscent of a lot of the design sensibilities of the NES era. Honestly, if Dark Souls had puzzle solving, this would be a better Legend of Zelda than any of the newer Legend of Zelda games. Like, there's way more nuance to the combat and the exploration, but Zelda has the brilliant dungeon design and the puzzle solving, which Dark Souls does not. But, you know, they're still different series. It's not like this series would have supplanted Zelda. Have at ye! But I'm not so sure I would like Elden Ring, because Elden Ring did make it like an open world action RPG. And I've heard nothing but good things about Elden Ring. People really like it. I just don't think it's for me, because open world games and like big RPGs that set you free and like there's a billion quests and stuff, they overwhelm me. Because I have garbage goldfish brain. I have trash brain. So I end up getting overwhelmed. But the Souls games, especially 3, if memory serves me correct, 3 was very linear. Even more so than this game. It was like pretty much a straight line to the end of the game. Avast ye, matey! But yeah, the goal for this stream is to defeat the Bell Gargoyles and maybe get a lighter set of armor. So that way I'm not fat rolling everywhere. I can't tell if this is mid rolling or fat rolling, but it feels slow. I also turned VSync off and it feels a lot smoother to play. There is a little bit of screen tearing though, so if the screen tearing is noticeable and it bothers y'all, I'll turn VSync back on. But I have a shitty 50 hertz monitor, and turning VSync off, it's like Rock Lee taking off the ankle weights. It just feels a lot smoother to play. But let me show you the key that I unlocked. The door that I unlocked. Here's the key! I think I'm gonna beat this game on stream. I said it a couple times in yesterday's stream. I don't know if I'm gonna archive any of these VODs outside of the first one. I have the first one scheduled for upload, but I'm doing a local recording anyway, just in case. I'm probably gonna... What's gonna happen is... Sir? What's gonna happen is I'm gonna play it on stream, but not archive the VODs, I think. But I'm freaking hooked. I have a brand newfound appreciation for Dark Souls that I never had before. I didn't fight this guy down here, by the way. He looked strong. Should I try to fight him? I might be over-leveled. I'm level 26, which I feel like is over-leveled. I'm gonna throw a firebomb at him. That did nothing. This dude's so freaking anime looking. I can't beat this guy. Havachi! Freaking Marth from Fire Emblem over here doing his taunt. Mina, mite kudere. Ah! Konkai wo boku na kachi da ne? Sorry, I don't speak weeb. Oh my goodness. My sword just went through him. That happened yesterday. His helmet looks like a bunny. It kind of looks like a demon. Perhaps a bunny demon. Looks... Oh! It looks like I'm hitting him. It's just not making any sound. Go ahead, hit me. Fool! Estes. My sword is going through him, but it's still doing damage. We beat him! We got his sword and a Titanite shard. Wow. That sword is heavy as shit. Oh, I can't even wield it. I probably need more dexterity. Okay, well that was cool. Maybe I should start two-handing my weapons. Big Goron sword style. Nah, I'll do that if I ever get a great sword. Have we discussed what Estus would taste like? No, but I think Estus would taste like Red's Hard Apple Ale. I think it would taste like that or like apple cider. It definitely has to be apple. Like apple cinnamon hard cider. V-Love, so you weren't here yesterday. I was saying how I wanted to play Demon Souls instead of Dark Souls, but there was audio crackling issues that I couldn't figure out how to fix. So I ended up playing Dark Souls instead. I learned that Demon Souls... Oh, am I wielding his sword still? I'm a fool. Wait, hold up. Don't kill me. Wait. Demon Souls doesn't have the Estus flask. You just chew on grass. Oh yeah, I bought a scimitar, but I didn't like it, even though the scimitar is cool. I feel like scimitars and daos, those old Chinese swords, like those big-ass old Chinese swords, are really underrated. Freaking weebs gas up the katana, but they sleep on the scimitar. But yeah, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, I wanted to get back into the Souls series with the first game, Demon Souls on PS3. But there was audio crackling issues on my totally real PS3. Totally not emulating it, totally real PS3. I couldn't fix it, so we decided to go with Dark Souls instead. You think it would taste like painless, pure tasteless burning? It would definitely have a burn to it. I'm thinking like an alcoholic drink that kind of stings. Okay, so this is the door I unlocked with the key that I bought from the potion seller. But it seems to unlock a whole ass different level, like not even an optional thing. Also, I learned that there's some way to get past the gosh dang Rathalos here. Apparently you can run past him. And apparently if you have magic or a crossbow, you can shoot at him and kill him that way. I don't think that that's happening. So I'm gonna go the normal way. But I wanted to show y'all the stuff that I did off stream. You gotta zoom really fast. Could I do that if I took my armor off?
Level up.
So I'm willing to bet I can't wield that sword because my dexterity is too low, but I kind of want to upgrade my health. You don't need to upgrade intelligence because I'm not going to be casting spells.
Come on! I can do it! I can cast a spell!
We'll upgrade our dexterity. You remember running and screaming. Well, that might be the... What we need to do is we need to scream. I haven't tried running and screaming, just running. I've noticed the VSync screen tearing isn't that bad in the brighter areas. It's just the dark underground areas. Maybe I'll turn it back on. Because it is a little distracting. Vertical synchronicity. Yeah, but it feels a lot more sluggish when I turn VSync on. Hello? Hello? Are you gonna breathe your fire? Hello? Hello? Okay. Like, the level design in this game is so damn cool. I feel like that component of the game doesn't get enough credit. Push this guy off the ledge. I kept doing a kick move. How did I do that? Forward and right bumper. Oh, that works. Wait a minute, the kick move might be goated. Oh shit, a rat! I'm sorry, it was like something in the back of my throat. That was really funny. Ricky Rat went plummeting down. Whee! See ya, dude. Yeah, I think the Souls running mechanic, it's like, the punishment really isn't having to potentially lose your souls, go back and get your souls. The punishment is, and I felt this heavily during my playthrough of Hollow Knight, the punishment is, oh, now I need to spend 15-20 minutes getting back to where I died. But there are a couple of shortcuts that I did miss. Such as the ladder shortcut, which would have saved so much time. That's on me. That's entirely on me. I just didn't notice it. Oh, do you guys think I could go beat the knight at the top of the tower now? I'm stronger now. I'll hold my shield up. Have at you! Ooh! That's a big boy attack right there. I'm just gonna circle strafe you, don't mind me. Oh! I don't have many souls to lose, so I'm not really worried about dying. Okay, we're gonna take it downtown. I'm gonna stab your knees. This is like the ending to Zelda 2 when you fight Dark Link. He just clipped through reality. What the hell? Okay, I beat him in spirit, I think, because he just hit the Quan through the wall. He hit the BLJ. I think he's dead now. Hello? Okay, bro disappeared into the he's currently wandering the back rooms right now. Clip through the reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. He's not even down here. Yeah, I have no idea where that dude went. I got Titanite chunk. And I got 800 souls. Was I supposed to, like, get one of his weapons or his armor? Was I just robbed of that? Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't defeat the big boar piggy because he scares me. We're gonna fight the piggy man. Hamachi! Oh. Oh. Isn't there a way to upgrade your Estus flask? I remember that. That might just be a Dark Souls 3 thing. Wow. See, like, I've got this suit of armor on, but they're still doing a ton of damage to me whenever I get hit. And granted, this is the armor from the beginning of the game, but you really... Like, armor is kind of a sham in Dark Souls. You're better off being able to roll and evade their attacks and guard with a shield. That grants you the achievement Piglet Pincher. Fun fact, big if true. I want to get the Piglet Pincher achievement. I'm gonna... It's been a minute since I've repaired my sword. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, sprinkle some PCP on your sword. Please don't fuck with the angel dust. Good miss. I got 2 Estus flasks left. I gotta fight the piggy. He really is just that one Shadow of the Colossus boss, where you have to wave a torch at him. Can I jump down on him? Attract certain types of enemies. What if I drop it into the fire? Does he throw it or does he drop it? Will that work? Oh, he's going for it. You idiot, you stupid piggy. Okay, well that didn't kill him. Is he going back? Glad you liked your foolish Gygus. That drawing rocked. Can I show it on stream? V-Love drew a really cool Gygus from Earthbound. Go into the fire, piggy. He's not... It worked once. Okay, I'm gonna jump slash him. How can you... Wait, he's going... Oh, it's working! I killed him. We're gonna have roast boar for Din Din tonight. The gosh dang tweakers are trying to kill me. Hashtag Tweaker Nation. Okay, no more enemies. Am I safe? You can't pause in this game. I'm gonna pull this cool drawing that V-Love did up, and I'm gonna hope that no more tweakers attack me. This is one of those games that you tab out and it goes silent. which is really annoying. Let me show you guys this. I should have finished Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound: A Hip Hop Journey on stream, but I ended up just finishing those in my spare time. But I should have archived those streams. This is by V-Love in chat. Gygus jamming to the Dat Piff mixtape. I think he's listening to Live Love ASAP by ASAP Rocky. And then the little robot Ness. Great stuff. It does rock. It's really good. You know what I could do? Wait a minute. I could pull up the composite cable shader and it'll be like we're playing Dark Souls on an old CRT. Like an old CRT in the 360. Hold up. We could do this. No, not that one. I do like this one because it's really stupid looking. Yeah, there we go. This is the CRT filter. This is like we're playing Dark Souls on an old TV. Like Xbox 360, but with the AV cables, the composite cables. You were very inspired at that moment. It rocked. This is probably gonna obliterate the bitrate though, so turn the filter off. But we could play through the whole game like that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Demon Souls came before this game? Yes, Demon Souls was PS3 exclusive, and to this date, it's still PS3 exclusive. In 2009, I believe. This game was 2011 or 2010. And then before that, FromSoft made Kingsfield for the PS1. And a couple of other games. I think they made some like Sega Saturn games. I'm trying to lure this guy over. Without alerting the other guy. Come and get me. Say some gangsta is dissing your fly girl. You just hit him with one of these. Oh! But yeah, Demon Souls is very similar to Dark Souls from the little that I played of it and what I've seen of it, like my understanding of it. But it feels a little more stripped back. It's like barely an RPG. It's mostly just a hack and slash where you're going through the levels and through the dungeons and stuff. But it's stuck in PS3 purgatory. Bloodborne is stuck in PS4 purgatory. And Demon Souls Remake on PS5 is also stuck on the PS5. I have a theory. I think that FromSoft, and this is just speculation, I have no evidence to support this. I think FromSoft signed an exclusivity contract for those games. But unlike Cuphead, which had an exclusivity contract for like a couple of months when the game first came out, I feel like Demon Souls and Bloodborne are just permanently stuck. Like, they signed an exclusivity contract, and they just cannot be ported to other systems. That's the only explanation that I have. Otherwise, it would make sense to port, like, Bloodborne to Xbox and PC and Switch. We're gonna talk to Andre. We're gonna upgrade our sword one more time.
Well, hello again.
Hello again.
You doing all right?
Hello, governor. Ooh, Black Knight sword +1. That sounds lit. Love watching this gameplay. That makes me happy to hear because I'm really bad at the Souls games and I don't remember this game like well at all. So I hope my gameplay isn't too excruciating. There's also this dude down here who can cast spells. He's like shooting lightning bolts at me and stuff. I'm not gonna mess with him. What we're gonna do, we're gonna fight the bell gargoyles, who are at the top of the tower. I'm sorry for killing the knight mini-boss and the wizard mini-boss. I kind of got carried away when I was level grinding last night. I know that the meta for the Souls games is to just have your evasion really high so you can fast roll everywhere. There's like certain ways to game the mechanics of Dark Souls and make these games really easily. Like really easy rather, but not only do I not know them, that's no fun. That's no fun. This is my playthrough of Dark Souls. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Every player is different. How they play makes it interesting. Yeah! Oh, I forgot. I forgot about bro on the stairwell. Ploink. No Estus for you. Trying to drink his high C. Oh, Tweaker Nation respawns. Oh, word? I thought it was the wizard who was summoning the Tweakers. This is what the average clientele at a gas station, at a Shell gas station at 3 a.m. looks like. This is the people you're gonna see. This is what I look like.
Hey man, you got any kratom?
Wait, huh? Where did you come from? Who invited bro to the party? Yeah, so the wizard guy was up here. He was shooting spells at me. He was really easy to kill. I just did like 2 of these, and he died. What a beautiful vista. I think I said that exact same phrase in yesterday's stream.
Okie dokie, okally dokally.
Bro out here looking like Dr. Doom. Oh, I thought he was green. He's the same as all the other guys. I thought he was wearing a green cloak. That's a parry. I recognize a parry stance. I played Super Smash Brothers.
Oh. Are you gonna finish that croissant? Oh.
The Quentin Tarantino reference in that episode of Jimmy Neutron went completely over my head as a kid. It was like Quentin Smithy. Humanity. Is humanity a finite resource? Because I noticed some enemies drop it. So I'm thinking that you can potentially get as much humanity as you want or need. Hello. I think I talked to this guy yesterday. You're free to go.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Okay, you said that really ominously, so I don't know if I should trust you, but I'll let you go. Like his cool crown helmet. He kind of looks like, you know what he looks like? Hold up. He kind of looks like King Knight from Shovel Knight. Y'all see it? Like, hold up. Pull up a picture of King Knight. Whenever I boot this game up, it turns the DPI on my mouse way down. And makes it really slow. I should replay Shovel Knight. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. It kind of looks like King Knight a little bit. He doesn't have the fancy garb, the bathrobe, cloak, whatever he's got going on. Okay. Well, I don't really trust you, bro, but, you know, you're free to go. Alright, let's do the Bell Gargoyle boss battle. I think they're up here. Gotta walk through the vape smoke. Oh, this is such a cool arena. How cool is this? Dark Souls is full of hype aura environments. Oh shit! It's Firebrand from Ghosts and Goblins. The Bell Gargoyle. I don't know if I have a strat for this fight. Don't get hit. That's my strat. He kind of does look like the Red Armor from Ghosts and Goblins, but that's probably because he's a gargoyle. Oh, the second one has arrived! Oh yeah, this one breathes fire, so this guy's Firebrand. Oh no! That's an unfortunate place to fall off. That's gonna be a pain getting my souls back. Run it back! Okay, so does anybody know how I got, like, the upgraded Estus? Like, at one point I had 10 Estus flasks, and I don't know how I did that. I thought it was because I reversed hollowing and used up my humanity, but then I did it again and I don't think it gave me the 10 Estus flasks. You guys want to tussle? Huh? Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Damn, I must be a genius! Double Demon Fang! This game was published by Namco, so there could have been a Tales of Symphonia crossover DLC promotion. Damn, I must be a genius! I remember in Tales of Symphonia, before Genis cast a spell, he would spit some bars. Like, he would say the most gangster bar ever. May the merciless embrace of frost take you! Or something like that, and then he would cast the ice spell. These guys give you pretty decent EXP. They give you a lot of 24 souls each. I guess it's more so that there's just a bunch of them and they're easy to kill. I'm just saying, this game would be a lot easier if I could use Demon Fang. Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Damn, I must be a genius! Double Demon Fang! Wait, don't attack me. Let me get my souls. Wait a minute. Wait. Don't hit me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. Retrieval. Oh! I think this guy's just way too fast. Double dream hands. Dream feet. Double dream feet. Azura, did I ever show you the remix of that video? Like the Louis Elastic version? I'm gonna kill the fire-breathing guy first. I'm dead. I feel like I'm way over-leveled and I'm still getting my ass kicked. These guys are just too fast. You don't think so? Okay, well, now I gotta play that video. I think I have it saved in my epic shit folder. I thought I had it saved in my epic shit folder. I don't have it on me, but I do have this.
Rhyme about eyebrows.
I rhyme about eyebrows when I'm right in front of them. Some people got two, other people got one of them. But it's okay. That's how we display. And if you got the eyebrow like that, you might get paid the fame.
Rhyme about breaking.
Yo, a rhyme about breaking. Well, I used to do that shit until my body started aching. I was doing head spins with a pair of Asics. Then I got the Adidas because they look more basic.
Of rappers and DJs and B-boys and shit like that.
Just give props to head.
Rest in peace, idea. Rest in peace. What's up, Nova? Good to see you. Welcome to Dark Souls. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the stream. I'm struggling. We're trying to beat the Bell Tower Gargoyles. But I don't know if I'm fast enough. I think my armor is too chonky. I rhyme about eyebrows when I'm not in front of them. Some people got two, some people got one of them. I'll find the double dream feet video here in a few. I wanna beat these firebrand ghosts and goblins looking dudes. We're gonna spend the next hour of stream fighting these gosh dang gargoyles. You know what's funny? Before I started playing Dark Souls on stream yesterday, I was considering doing another Pokemon Nuzlocke because I failed 2 of them this year on stream already. And I was going to do... I did Pokemon X, but I ended up not finishing it on stream. And I just finished it in my spare time. But what's funny is... the Pokemon Nuzlocke probably would have been harder than this because I'm so bad at Dark Souls. Come on, then! Oh, Tweaker Nation! Can't we settle this over the pints? That's the Estus flask. The Estus is the pint. Yeah, I was gonna do a ROM hack called Pokemon Celadon, which is a Gen 1 ROM hack which adds a bunch of quality of life improvements. I don't think it adds any new Pokemon or anything, but you can get all 151 Pokemon from the Kanto region, from Gen 1, without having to trade, which would be very, very nice in a Nuzlocke. I always thought the concept of trading Pokemon to evolve them was really cool, but I lived in the middle of nowhere. I lived in the middle of Bufu nowhere, and I didn't have anybody to trade Pokemon with, so I was always resentful of Alakazam and Gengar and Machamp, because I couldn't ever have one. Which Nuzlocke is the hardest? Would it be Ultra Sun and Moon? I fell off of Pokemon after X and Y. I never played Sun and Moon, but I kind of want to. I think that's the last Pokemon game that I would play, like Gen 7. I think Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, Gen 4, I remember being really freaking tough. Like, not even Nuzlocking it, just the base game. I remember Gen 4 giving me a lot of problems when I played it as a kid, but it's been a while. Gen 2 is probably the easiest. The Johto region is pretty easy. The only problem with Gen 2 is that some of the balancing is all over the place. Like, there are some Pokemon in there that are just awful. like Magcargo and Slugma, which is unfortunate because I really like Slugma and Magcargo. They're fire snails. They're so cool, but they're awful. They're like the worst Pokemon ever. Then you have Sunflora and Sunkern, which I also really like their designs, but they're really bad. Oh my god, Fire Frank has entered the building. Oh! I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try unequipping my armor and doing this without armor. Diamond and Pearl does have a great soundtrack. The lake theme, the one that goes like, I just really like not even the compositions, but the instrumentation, the MIDI that they used. I really like how it sounds. The piano especially. It has that DS bit crush to it, but I don't know. I just love Diamond Pearl Platinum's soundtrack. I would say I like Pokemon a fair bit, especially the spin-offs like Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Troze. I'm not a die-hard Pokemon fan, but Gens 1 through 4 I look back very fondly, and I replay Gen 1 and 2 a lot. Now Azura in chat. Nova, I know you're a pretty big Pokemon fan too. Azura is the resident Pokemon expert. But that is all to say that if I did a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Celadon, it would probably be harder than this because I'm really bad at Pokemon. But I still think I'm gonna do that at some point. I could probably clear out this whole room of tweakers with a firebomb. Yeah, that worked. A Nuzlocke would be sick. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. I'm probably gonna finish Dark Souls first. And then September maybe we'll do it, because that's before October, before getting spooky with it. I don't have anything on the books for September. But back in December, January of this year, I did X. And I think you might have tuned in for the few streams that I did. I did an X randomizer Nuzlocke. Ended up finishing it on my own time. I didn't beat it on stream, but I did complete that one. And then I did, I think, Emerald earlier this year. After that, like in April or May. Failed it. And then I tried a regular Pokemon Red Nuzlocke, and I failed that. So... I'm not very good at Pokemon, but it could be fun. Yes.
Hello. My name is John Darksoul, and this is my ultimate form. Ignore the leprosy on my chest. That's just a sick tattoo I got at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Let's go! You bought the cookie, bro? Wait, I need my souls. Wait, don't hit me. You brought the cookie, bro? I'm the best Pokemon Puzzle League player you know. Well, Puzzle League is great and it's goated, but Puzzle League is more like, it's Panel de Pawn, right? It's not really a Pokemon game. Even though if we are counting it as a Pokemon game, it's probably my favorite. Dude, the fire-breathing gargoyle. Dude, get off of Reinhardt, dude. What's up, Anna Memby? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Welcome to the stream. These gargoyles are whooping my ass. Kool-Aid Jammer, Cookie Pack on camera. I got standards. Diamond Ned Flanders. Have I tried Poke Rogue before? It's another good Pokemon challenge that has all the generations. I have not, but I am familiar with it. I've wanted to check it out, and I probably will someday. Stuck at work. I hope the rest of your shift goes by quickly. It's nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm having a good night. I'm chilling. I don't have the car today. I've been stuck in the house. I'm housebound all day today. My mom recently, her Nissan, the alternator went out. She got it fixed, but apparently yesterday, the LEDs on the dashboard were coming up, like the check engine light and the battery light, even though she just got it fixed. So she took my car. So I've been chilling at home all day today. What's up, Darwin? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're also having a great Friday night. Yeah, it's gamer time. We're gonna be stuck on this boss battle for 3 hours. I'm stuck at home? Yo. Homestuck fans, please stay away from me. That is the one fan base on the internet that scares me. Have a firebomb. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna lose my souls. Hold up. Don't hit me. I gotta drink my orange juice. Homestuck runner. What's up, Retro? What's up, Saldo? Got a lot of people here for Dark Souls, which means I'm going to have performance anxiety. No! No, my souls! Well, that sucks. We had like, what, 6,000 souls? Shit. I am familiar with Homestar Runner. I almost said Homestuck. I like me some Homestar Runner. Love Dark Souls 3. I remember liking Dark Souls 3 more than this game, but I only ever played and beat DS1 and DS3. I wanted to play DS1 because, you know, aside from Demon Souls, this is like where it all started, right? But I remember really liking Dark Souls 3. They added a new movie suit into the Insomniac Spider-Man game. I forgot that there was a new Spider-Man movie. See, I fell off of like Marvel and comic book movies after Civil War, Captain America Civil War. I genuinely fell completely off of Marvel. I don't even think I saw Endgame, right? But are they still on, what's his name, Tom Holland, Spider-Man? Is it still that universe, or have they reset it again? See, the good thing about losing my souls is now I have this new mentality where death means nothing to me. I don't fear death anymore, because I have nothing to lose. That was a good jump stab. It's self-contained, ranked as high as the Sam Raimi movies. Now, for me, that's high praise, because growing up, I was a 2000s kid. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the same Sam Raimi trilogy, that was my jam. I don't think I ever saw any of the Tom Holland movies, and I definitely did not see, what was it, The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield? I think Andrew Garfield is a good actor, but he just did not fit Peter Parker. He wasn't nerdy enough. Look at these ragdoll physics. This will be Dark Souls graphics in 2026. Speaking of Insomniac, that reminded me of Naughty Dog. And it makes me really sad that my Jak 2 save file got corrupted somehow. I was right at the end of the game too. We were at the end of it. I was working on a highlights reel and everything for Jak 2, the Jak 2 streams, and then my save file got corrupted. I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to lose. But I got something to prove. Yeah, homie, I got something to prove. That didn't hit me. That didn't hit me! Estes. How do I combat the dude that's spitting literal fire at me? Have no fear, Amy Rose is here. Amy, what are you doing here? Or whatever he says.
I'm Sonic. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I can handle the first gargoyle, but the dude that spits fire at me, like, He just has me stun locked. I don't know how to beat him. I don't even know how to dodge the fire. I have my shield up. Sad that that Naughty Dog has been reduced to The Last of Us re-releases. Yeah, they're not the same company that they were back in the 90s and into the 2000s. I forgot the Andy Gavin and Jason Rubin, I think were their names, the original founders of Naughty Dog. They sold the company after Jack X Combat Racing. I love the voice acting in the two Sonic Adventure games. It's so cheesy, it's amazing. Sonic Adventure 2, unironically, has like one of my favorite stories of any video game ever because it's batshit insane. The Sonic Adventure 2 campaign is actually bonkers. There's so many weird plot twists and turns. You got Dr. Eggman holding the blicky to Amy Rose's head.
Give me the Chaos Emerald and back off!
And he's holding the heater to Amy's head. He's gonna kill her. There's no way I need to level grind more for these gargoyles. I'm level 26. If anything, I'm over leveled for this. Faker? Huh, you're not even good enough to be my— I'll make you eat those words! Alright. You guys, this is the run. I can feel it in my bones. This right here, this is the run. Retrieval. Betrayal. I need to remember that he attacks me multiple— Okay, I'm gonna go for the fire guy. Forget the other dude, I don't care. Wait, let me use my Estus! Let me use my Estus! No! They were almost dead. I hate these guys. You got a countertop stove burner, and I'm testing it by making a steak. I hope your steak is good. Yo, ain't countertop stove burner the game with the counter terrorists? We'll workshop that one. We'll work on it. Bomb defused. What kind of steak? Yeah, that's a good question, Darwin. You making a T-bone? You making a flank steak? What you making? There is a 0% chance that I'm under-leveled. Like, there's just no way. Now I gotta fight Tweaker Nation. How did he hit me? Oh my god, I'm gonna die to Tweaker Nation again. Dark Souls takes place in gosh dang Miami, Florida. Oi, 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 oi. Yada, yada, does it. This is the goal for the stream tonight. Just beat the gargoyle. Once I beat the gargoyle, I can go to bed. It's 6 p.m. I thought it was way later than that. Alright, Azura, I'll catch you later. Enjoy your din-din as well. I do have some ground beef in the refrigerator. And I have some hamburger helper in the cupboard. I could make some hamburger helper. But later. I'm not going to do that on stream. That would be very boring to watch, I think. Quite frankly, this is just an uneven boss battle, really. This guy has a sword the size of California. This guy has a battle axe that reaches across the continent. How am I supposed to beat this guy? Basically, what I'm saying is that this is actually... I was guarding! When does the other gargoyle spawn? Is it on a timer? Or is it based off how much health this guy's at? You gotta get new tongs. It's always a good day when you got a fresh pair of tongs. I don't quite know what to do. What's a man to do in a world like this with some coins on in my fist of 45 on my hip? You know what I am gonna do? Okay, this might be stupid. Humanity. I'm gonna equip humanity so that way I have more heals for my Estus. Oops. The Taga's emote. Put those dogs away. Sent me some. Okay, I'll check him out after the stream. I really don't want to do any more level grinding. Like, I'm level 27. Seisha, once that gift sub runs out, your power is going to be stripped away from you. Your Tagas abilities. If only Nomu were here, he would offer me the pro tips. He's a Souls master. Unless the only way you can use the Tagas emote after that is if Nomu makes it a default follower emote. I love it when they use the Estus, because that's just a free kill. Can I just run past the tweakers? I don't even feel like fighting them. Look at these jukes! I'm about to get drafted to the Minnesota Vikings. Putting that into the universe. I'm not putting anything into the universe. You're on a timer. You've been on a timer. Retrieval. Alright, the other gargoyles joining the fight. Wait, they can both spit fire? I'm getting wombo comboed. Dude! Bell Gary. Yeah, this is Gary and Guile. I don't know how to beat these guys. Because I can only dodge roll so many times. Upgrade your weapon to +5. Well, I'm pretty sure we're already there. Yeah. Apply gold pine resin for massive lightning damage and summon Night Solaire. Where do I get gold pine resin? Can I even summon Solaire? Oh, I do have gold pine resin. This is like the Goron dust to make the freaking gilded sword in Majora's Mask. Sever the gargoyle's tail, then burst it down before the second gargoyle arrives. We've come close to killing the first gargoyle before the second one appears. I'm gonna try the gold pine resin, but I only have 3 of them. Okay, I got a question if anyone in chat knows. If I die, if I Alt F4 before the game loads back up, does it revert to my last save file? So if I use the gold pine resin in this battle and then I die, if I Alt F4 and then boot the game back up, do I get my gold pine resin back? Because I only got 3 of them. Because I know this game has like autosaves. I just don't know how those autosaves work. I'm thinking my logic here is that if the game reloads the save when you load back in, if it drops a save rather, if I Alt F4 like the moment that I die, it should reload my previous save. Was wondering that as well. Yeah, I'm curious now. It's probably not good for the game to like Alt F4 and then reload it like that. It might corrupt something, but... Do I still have my humanity? I do. The biggest problem is that just, it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's like old Monster Hunter when I use the Estus when I heal. I stop in place and it takes forever to heal. And my Estus doesn't even heal me that much at this point. I do know there's a way to upgrade the Estus flask, I just don't remember how. I'm gonna try the gold pine resin. Use a humanity. Lightning sword. It's like in Kirby 64. Wait, no, the sword in Kirby 64 was a fire sword. Never mind. Damn, okay. All right. Damn, Wow. Okay, the pine resin just turned that boss battle into a joke. Pro tip in Dark Souls, go down to Walgreens and get yourself a quart of pine soul. Sprinkle that on your sword. Jeez Louise, thank you, Seisha. That helped. That helped. Can I go down there? That looks like a secret. Alright then, keep your secrets. I'm still upset that we lost like 6,000 souls, but whatever. We did it. We did it, Reddit. What's up, Maple? Hope you're having a good Friday. Welcome.
Welcome to the hardest game ever. Prepare to die edition.
Going band for band with the darkest soul. I think the Darkest Soul is Tim Kasher of the band Cursive. The freaking golden pine resin, that just turned that boss fight into a joke. That's another thing that's NES-like about Dark Souls. There are certain tips and tricks and certain items that you can use on bosses and enemies and whatnot that just turn it into an easy-ass game. But unfortunately, there's no Nintendo power for Dark Souls. Only Reddit. Just be lucky you're not playing this on 360 or shiver PS3. Yeah, the original release ran at like 24 FPS with really bad frame drops. But we did this earlier in the stream. I can give you the CRT effect. Not that one. This one. This is like we're playing Dark Souls on a Xbox 360 with the composite cables. This is, you're playing Dark Souls circa 2012 on your Panasonic CRT TV. Who the hell is this guy? Okay, I'm gonna disable the CRT filter now. 24 FPS at best. Yeah, with frequent frame drops. I remember Dark Souls 2 was even worse, and I think that's maybe a reason a lot of people to this day still hate Dark Souls. They played it, Dark Souls 2, they played it at launch when it, like, the original version of DS2 ran like garbage.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Karim, the partner. Thou appearest to lack faith, yet magnanimous are the gods.
Yo, if God is so magnanimous, why is he letting kids and children and babies die every day, huh? Magnanimous. This is the footage of the leaked Twilight Princess for 3DS. Okay. Purging Stone. How much is that? 3,000 souls! Indictment. Homeward Bone. Book of the Guilty. Bloodbite Ring. Boost bleeding resistance. Ring of Sacrifice. Lose nothing upon death, but the ring breaks. Poison Bite Ring. I don't know what that does. Request absolution. May the merciless embrace of frost take you! I haven't checked any of the gestures. Hello? The Streets were saying the OG version has better level design. You have no point of comparison. I never played DS2. I know it's divisive. Some people love it, some people hate it. I only ever played this game and Dark Souls 3 back when I was in high school. And I genuinely... I've said this several times already. I have no idea how I beat these games back in the day. And I don't remember anything about them, just bits and pieces. I remember a spider lady. I remember that. Never played Dark Souls 2. I only played like 10 minutes of Bloodborne. Never played Demon Souls, never played Elden Ring. I do remember really, really, really liking Dark Souls 3, though. Why 3 specifically? It was, it came with my PS4. I got a PS4 bundle that had Dark Souls 3, and I think it was Uncharted 4. And I played and beat both of them. Uncharted 4 is the only Uncharted game that I played. I actually, like, I kind of loved my PS4, but I mostly used it for old PlayStation games. Like, the Jak and Daxter games, Kingdom Hearts. I played Kingdom Hearts for the first time on PS4. I didn't grow up with Kingdom Hearts on PS2. I had, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, I believe? I might have played this on 360, but... what else did I have? I had a bunch of old, like, PlayStation games that I downloaded. It runs butter smooth on PS4. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 was like... When I got a PS4 in high school, and I got that bundle with Uncharted 4 and Dark Souls 3, I was like, oh, this is what modern games are like. This is crazy. And then since the 2020s, I've been completely disinterested in AAA, whatever's been coming out lately. Even Nintendo, like Nintendo hasn't put out anything since 2020, 2021. No, Pikmin 4 came out. I really liked Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 was the last Nintendo game that I bought. I do want to play Bonanza, but my ass is not buying a Switch 2. Rhythm Heaven? I need to get it. I don't have Rhythm Heaven Groove yet. I do want to play DK Bonanza and Rhythm Heaven Groove, but I don't have them yet. See, now I have 10 Estus flasks. Is that because No, I'm hollow again, right? I didn't end up using my human... Wait, can I reverse hollowing? Damn you, Nintendo, releasing your best game of all time during the Great Depression. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but 2017 was maybe the greatest year in gaming. There were so many good games, both AAA and indie, that came out in 2017. The 2010s was a good decade for gaming, but it would be the beginning of the downfall. Like, everything since 2020 has just gotten worse and worse. I don't know, maybe that's just me being a boomer. ...2017 was stacked, but we're still talking about Undertale in the streets. When was Undertale? That was 2015? In spite of everything, I really like Undertale, and I'm sure I'll like Deltarune whenever I get around to it, but I'm never gonna stream those games. I think that's a one-way ticket to attracting a very annoying viewer base. Undertale fans are very passionate, let's say, about their game. I really like Undertale. I think it's a great game, and for the most part, I think it's well written. Even though Toby Fox does occasionally, you know... Toby Fox will hit you with the most beautiful, poignant shit ever when you're playing one of his games, and then he'll hit you with a Quirk Chungus Millennial line of dialogue, and I'm like, okay. That's the Undertale experience. Not sure how they'll top Odyssey. Bonanza does it, but for specifically Mario. Yeah, Odyssey was pretty damn good. Odyssey, my like top 3 greatest collectathon, greatest 3D platformers are Banjo-Kazooie, Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy, and Super Mario Odyssey. I'm gonna get rid of some of the useless items that I have. Rubbish. Okay. The item storage in this is really like the UI is confusing. Gargoyle shield. It's heavier though. But it is a better shield, but I'll hold on to it. I'll keep it in my inventory, but I don't know if I'm gonna equip it yet. I could equip the Hollow Warrior armor set, though. I do need to get lighter armor. I keep fat rolling or mid rolling. The really heavy armor is kind of useless. I can't tell. This looks like fat rolling to me. It feels really sluggish, but... You guys cover your steak when cooking. I've only ever made a steak a couple of times, but usually I keep the pan off, like the lid off, so I can keep basting it with butter. When's fat rolling, but with a PH? Well, I'm rolling fatties every day. A skeleton smoking a fatty! Oh, it's the Onion Knight. I think this guy's a reference to the Onion Knight in Final Fantasy III, but it could be a coincidence. I'm always saying that, bro. That is a fat roll. I should have started with a different class, with, like, lighter armor. I don't know, it feels really bad. That's probably why I struggled with the twin gargoyles so much, because you have to do a lot of dodge rolling. But I'll get a lighter armor set soon. I can't buy any armor from anybody that's like better.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought.
This guy rocks.
Admire of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
This guy rules. Love playing Dark Souls with no armor, we ball. That's most people. I think the meta of this game is to just have a shield and a sword and like go naked. Go naked jakey. Because look at this roll. You can roll like a crazy person. And honestly, armor in Dark Souls, at least in this first game, it's kind of a facade. You still take a shit ton of damage if an enemy hits you with or without armor. So I'm gonna see if I can find some more lightweight armor, or maybe I just need to crank up the endurance stat. Very autumn environment here. I don't know why. This feels like I've gone camping a couple times in my life, and every time I've gone camping, it's during like October or early November. This feels like a camping type area.
Still closed. Closed.
Me sitting in front of Burger King at 5 in the morning. It's the most fun way to play. Part of me is just like, keep the armor on. It feels wrong to go streaking through Dark Souls. But I don't know. Maybe at some point I will take it off and we'll play it like that. I did it briefly during the one gargoyle fight, the one attempt, and then I got my shit pushed in.
Well, hello again.
Hello again.
Could be doing all right.
Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor.
Black Knight sword. Don't I have that though? Isn't that what the one dude dropped? I already have a Black Knight sword. So I've been upgrading my long sword for no reason. If I just picked this up earlier, I can't even wield it. Okay, the question is, do I go fight this guy? Or do I go to the one place that I unlocked in Undead Burg? I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna go back to Undead Burg. I'm gonna see what's down there. Because I bought the key from the shopkeeper, and I unlocked it there. I was like, oh, there's a whole other part of Undead Burg that I haven't even seen. I don't know if it's optional or if it's progression, but we're gonna go there. It's kind of stupid how Dark Souls as a series is one that's beyond itself with hype. It makes the good design of the game harder to discuss evenly. I would agree to an extent. I do think the marketing of, like, oh, Dark Souls is so hard, and, like, that kind of downplays the really good design of these games. This playthrough in particular, I'm realizing how great the level design is and the progression. You explore an area, and then you unlock new shortcuts and new ways to traverse said area, which is really cool. I never appreciated the level design in this game when I played this back in the day. And I love how it's not even really an RPG. It's a very linear game with a bit of backtracking here and there and a bit of exploration, but it does in a lot of ways feel like specifically the first Legend of Zelda on NES. But I've really been enjoying this playthrough. Again, I'm probably gonna end up streaming the whole game. I don't know if I'm gonna archive any more of the VODs past the first one, but this has been a really fun stream so far. But yeah, in terms of other streams on the itinerary, we have Getting Spooky With It in October. But for the rest of this month and for September, the only things I'm kind of planning on are doing another Nuzlocke and doing Link to the Past randomizer. I've attempted Link to the Past randomizers before, but I've never beaten one. Usually I hit a wall and get stuck and then I give up. Did I ever play Super Mario Bros. Remastered? Did I? Yes, yes I did. I haven't replayed it. I don't know if it's been updated or anything, but Super Mario Bros. Remastered is very good. It's probably been updated since I last played it, but... Lost Levels time? I did a Lost Levels stream back on March 10th. Hold up. I forgot how far I made in it, though, because I know I didn't use any save states or anything. But let's see. Let me pull the VOD up. I think I made it to World 8 in Lost Levels, which is pretty crazy, because Lost Levels is borderline a Kusoge. But I did Famicom OG Lost Levels on March 10th. It's a 6-hour stream. Let's see how far I made it. World 8, yeah. I think by the end of it, I was exhausted. I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. World 8-1. I couldn't make it past 8-1, though, it seems. But I think Lost Levels has more worlds after World 8, right? No save states, you fiend. Around these parts, we don't use save states. Unless I'm playing a ROM hack. But to be honest, Lost Levels is basically like a Kaizo hack, but official. Listen to the Silva Gunner track, Thieving and Stealing. It has a sample I'm trying to find, but can't. I'll give it another listen and see if I recognize it. You're gonna have to timestamp it for me, though, because I probably won't know what to look for. Nintendo needs to make a formal apology for Lost Levels. I've been saying this since I was 10 years old. Since I was making Let's Plays in the 6th grade. American Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Doki Doki Panic, is better than Japanese Famicom Mario 2. It's just a better game. It's a better sequel. I can appreciate Lost Levels for Nintendo like going sicko mode and being like, you like the original Super Mario Brothers. Here's Lost Levels. This shit's crazy. But I'm not a fan of Lost Levels. I can appreciate historically, you know, what that game did and what it sets out to do, but I don't ever want to play Lost Levels again. I made it to World 8 on stream. That's good enough for me. Only the most freakish fan can prefer the championship load runner of Mario games. I remember liking Load Runner on NES, but apparently people rank it up there with Urban Champion as like one of the worst NES games. We almost got another level up. It's at the very end. Okay, I'll give it a listen after the stream and I'll see if I can... see if I recognize it. You kind of prefer Lost Levels over OG? That very well may be the craziest take I've ever heard in chat. That's a bold take, but I respect it, Darwin. I respect it. I will ask you, when was the last time you played Lost Levels? I replay Vanilla Super Mario Bros. A lot. It's one of my favorite video games ever made. And I don't even use warp zones. I play all 8 worlds, right? Lost Level, like the original Super Mario Bros. Is challenging but fair and very well designed for a platformer from 1985. The only platformers before it were Ghosts and Goblins, Pitfall, and like Pac-Land. But Lost Levels? Lost Levels is straight up a Kusoge. That game is brutal. Frogs and Flies? Is that a platformer, though? Because you're only jumping back and forth. Pitfall and Ghosts and Goblins and Pac-Land, like, there's actual levels that you traverse and stuff. I guess Donkey Kong is technically a platformer, because there's 4 levels. There's an MF Doom line where he references Pitfall. I think it was on the Mole Men track with Slug and Ant from Atmosphere and Aesop Rock. What am I doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, Wyatt? Why were you just standing there? Yeah, he says something like, as I fly through the air like Pitfall Harry. Aesop Rock referenced Zelda on a track. He's like, I come equipped with a boomerang, slingshot, and ocarina. For one, you love Player 1 Luigi. It's a lot more difficult, which Mario hasn't been since 3. I would agree with the end of that. I think Super Mario Bros. 3 was the peak of difficulty. Maybe Sunshine, but Sunshine is not a good game in my opinion. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 was probably the hardest game in the series. I can respect Luigi, the Luigi, you know, appreciation post. I get it, I get it. But here's the thing about Lost Levels. It's, like, genuinely one of the hardest games ever made. But not in a fun way. There's hard, and this is coming from me. I don't use save states or rewinds. I'm an OG. There are some games that are hard, but the challenge is rewarding, and you want to get better, and you want to beat the game for the satisfaction and the gratification of beating it. And then there are some games where it's just like, dude, this is not worth it. The craziest thing about Mario 3 is that it's a pretty long game for an NES platformer, and there's no saves or passwords. Saves I could understand because you had to put a save battery in the cartridge and that made it more expensive. But no passwords? There are the warp whistles which you can take to, you know, shortcut to the end of the game, but like, damn. I love Super Mario Bros. 3 though. It's probably my favorite game in the series. Yeah, it's way more difficult than World. World is only hard when you make it to the special world and you have to do, like, tubular. We killed this guy. I don't think I went down here after I killed him. Is it just some souls? Blue Tearstone Ring. That sounds bougie. Boost defense while HP is low. Nice. You played Lost Levels within the last few years on All-Stars. I respect it. I respect it. I have respect for that game historically. And like, it is an interesting game in the series for just how brutal it is and the fact that it's a glorified ROM hack. But in terms of games in the series that I like, it ranks pretty low for me personally. But I respect it. I like All-Stars. I grew up with it. I didn't have an NES growing up. I had a SNES. I do think if you're going to play the original Mario trilogy, you're better off playing the NES originals. And I say that as somebody who didn't grow up with the NES. But All-Stars is it messes with the physics a little bit, but it's still a great compilation of those games. And for 1992 or 93, it was a really good value proposition. You get Mario 1, 2, 3, and Lost Levels. All-Stars plus World is the definitive way to play World. Yeah, I never had that one. I only had vanilla All-Stars. Yeah, the Luigi sprite that was used in every Newgrounds Flash sprite animation back in the day. They really changed the physics engine for Mario 1 and Lost Levels. 2 is fine and 3 is debatably better. Yeah, like, they only really screwed up the first game, the OG. But I still think it's a totally fine way to play Super Mario Brothers. And again, that's like where my nostalgia bait lies. Because I grew up with the SNES. I to this day, I've never seen an NES in person, like the actual console. Is this Saberwolf from Killer Instinct with mange? Bad dog. Bad dog. Oh! Any more surprises?
Hey, Mr. Designer. No more surprises, please.
Yeah, this area. You can only access it by opening the door, unlocking it with the key. I don't know if this is optional or if this is progression, but... Alright. Yeah, that's super true, Maple. The original NES Famicom Super Mario Brothers just has such unique physics that if you tweak it even a little bit, it kind of breaks the game. Maybe that's a bit dramatic. It doesn't break the game. You can still play it on All-Stars. That's how I first beat it as a kid, but it does make it a bit harder. Bad dog! What the hell? Get off of me! What the hell? He's a gosh dang re-dead. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. That was scary. I don't want that to happen to me ever again. Mario Maker physics. I played a lot of the first Mario Maker, but I don't remember how it controlled. You thought that Luigi was fan-made from all those Flash animations? Me too, and then I was hanging out with a friend in middle school, and he had All-Stars Plus World on his SNES. And we played it. I was like, oh, that's where that Luigi sprite comes from. He dropped something? No. Ooh, wait a minute. This might be the armor I need. Even if it's weaker. And it's better? Alright. Forget this stupid armor. I'm a thief now. Oh, look at him! I look like a freaking black mage from Final Fantasy. Except my eyes aren't glowing. Oh, it was definitely worth it to come down here. I feel way more nimble. All-Stars for the Wii, biggest waste of $60 of all time. People complain about Nintendo being lazy nowadays with their releases, but like, All-Stars on the Wii, they literally just slapped a Super Nintendo ROM on a Wii disc. But you gotta keep in mind, there are probably some kids that grew up with Wii All-Stars that didn't know it was a SNES game, and they probably, like, if you grew up with it in the 2010s, probably have nostalgia for that release alone. Yeah, it came with the soundtrack disc. Which wasn't there like DRM on the soundtrack disc though? Like you couldn't play it in a normal CD player or something? This dude out here looking like a merry man from Shrek, the archers from Shrek. Oh, merry man! Mario coin in FLAC quality. Wasn't All-Stars on the Virtual Console, though, for like $5? That's the port you grew up with. You have it on cartridge, but you played the Wii one growing up. Yeah, there's probably a ton of people that played All-Stars on the Wii that were none the wiser that it was just a Super Nintendo ROM. Like, I'm not saying that it's a good port. Oh, that's another shortcut unlocked. Look at that. Man, the way that you explore areas and unlock shortcuts is so cool. The level design in this game is so good. That was worth it for this armor. I feel way more nimble. It wasn't on Virtual Console specifically because of the disc. Well, you gotta keep in mind, this is the same company that released Metroid Zero Mission, which has the original NES game of Metroid on the cartridge when you beat the game. And then they re-released Metroid for $30 on the classic NES series. You remember you complained about 3D All-Stars, but a few years later, it got expensive and you switched up when you saw it in a game store. Yeah, game collecting sucks sometimes. But especially for retro games. Ricky Rat! My final opponent. Oh wait, this is the Ricky Rat. Okay, yeah, so we just went in a big circle. That was cool. That was worth exploring. I bought a key from a shopkeeper and it led me to a cool part of Undead Burg. But now I don't know where to go. I guess I can go fight the dude in the basement next to Andre the blacksmith. I was about to say Eric the Andre. Galaxy is kind of annoying to play if not on actual hardware. I streamed it, and with the Virtual Console patch, with the classic controller patch, it was mostly good up until there were a couple of levels that made heavy use of the IR sensor that were kind of annoying. Galaxy is definitely best played on a Wii. Found OG Xbox Halo CE at a pawn shop for $6. I miss the days when you could go to a pawn shop and get games for cheap. You could just find random-ass games for $1. I mean, it can still happen depending on where you live, but, like, you can't go to a Goodwill, you can't go to a Salvation Army or a pawn shop anymore and get a Wii for $7, you know? You did a playthrough with the right stick with the cursor, it was ad. That's how I played it. It mapped the IR sensor to the right stick, and it was mostly good. There were a couple of times where it was a pain in the butt. But it was mostly good. Galaxy 2 might be a different situation. I might connect my Wii and Nunchuck, my Wiimote and Nunchuck to the Bluetooth, and play with actual IR, like with the sensor bar, because Galaxy 2 makes heavier use of that. With my man Yoshi. You remember you went to a Goodwill and got an Xbox and Halo for $20? Dude, not even 10-15 years ago, you could go to any Goodwill, any Salvation Army, find a GameCube or a PS2 or a Wii for like $10. I miss those days. It's why I'm a huge proponent of A, companies releasing their games digitally, like their legacy software, for cheap and for good, not streaming, digital download, and B, emulation. Because there are a lot of games that just aren't, you just can't play them. What if I want to play Kenji Eno's D? What if I want to play Enemy Zero? Oh, sorry, you gotta buy a Sega Saturn for $700 and buy a copy of Kenji Eno's D for $1 billion. OG Xbox is stupid because the thing has hardware failures like nobody's business. Well, that's par for the course with Microsoft. I think the failure rate for the Xbox 360 was 55%. And then there are some consoles that are just ticking time bombs. The Philips CDI, which I know, like, we're not clamoring to play Philips CDI games, but it's lost history, potentially. But the Philips CDI has a CMOS battery on the motherboard that when it fails, the console is just bricked. So there will be a point where all Philips CDI hardware is just, it's done for. It's just dead. D. Oh my god, that game. I'm gonna stream it in October. I gotta get Sega Saturn emulation going. I mean, my real Sega Saturn that I bought secondhand for $700. But once I do, I'm planning on doing either D or Enemy Zero. And the weird thing about Nintendo stands, Nintendo adults, fanboys, whatever you want to call them, when they defend Nintendo tooth and nail, it's like, no, you need to buy the games physically. It's like, do they not realize that you buying a copy of Super Mario World secondhand off of eBay, off of some guy on eBay for $150, none of that money goes to the devs. None of that money goes to Nintendo. Matter of fact, most of the devs that made Super Mario World are probably no longer with the company. Superstation discs finally came in. Let's go. I need to bust out the PS1 Classic.
Well, hello again.
Hello again.
Don't need it.
To reinforce my armor. I think I need more Titanite shards. Okay, we're gonna reinforce our armor. Because I feel like I'm gonna hold on to this for a minute. Oh, I don't have the souls now, right, because I just spent them on the Titanite shards. Okay, that's fine. Nothing like playing Parasite Eve in the olden days. PS1 had such an interesting library of games that it really covered all genres. Horror, racing, shooter, RPG, platformer.
Hello, Governor.
Okay, this is the only thing I can think of to do now. I'm gonna fight this guy.
I can do it. I can cast a spell.
He seems to be immobilized. I kind of feel bad for this dude.
Come on, I can do it. I can cast a spell.
Ow. Oh, he's immune to physical attacks. Perhaps I can only kill him with magic, which I don't have. I'm gonna go into the woods now. Oh, I guess I can go to Blighttown now. I didn't think to do that. Maybe I should do that. It's a very scenic environment. This is like a Turok level. Oh! Low head, no leg. How he seeing? Darwin just hit me with a riddle in chat. Darkroot Garden. So the question is, do I attempt this or do I go to Blighttown? I mean, this area is pretty, so I kind of want to be here. The shrub man. Gotta get out the weed whacker. Blood red moss clump. Don't these heal poison? Love playing games completely out of their time because you can discover them fresh. Yeah, there's so many games, even on N64, that I haven't played. No head, no leg, how he seeing. That is true. Probably magic. He's casting a lot of spells. These are the gosh dang trees from Evil Dead, dude. They're probably susceptible to firebombs. Okay. That should be a one-shot kill. Dude, we're balling now that we got this thief armor. We are balling. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff planned for getting spooky with it. We're gonna do RE3. I'm gonna do either D or Enemy Zero, maybe even both. Ghosts and Goblins and Super Ghouls and Ghosts are on the itinerary. I'm excited. Locked by some contraption. You hate it when that happens. Nah, this is like the Sacred Forest Meadow from Twilight Princess, but it's a little more jungly. They're growing kratom here. Oh, I was japed! It was all a jape. It was all a jape! I was guarding. What? Give me a hug, man. No more hugs, Will.
Hey, G, can you make me a sandwich?
No. Why does he sound like that? It actually cracks me up. I'll be playing this game and I'm immersed. I'm getting into the zone. And then he goes, "Oh." And I'm like, dude. Oh. Come and get me. Cutting down the weeds. We're doing the lawn. That's a big boy. What do you got? I can roll like a crazy person now. What is this attack? Oh, I'm slow now. I see. I see. Oh. Wait, I'm alive? I'm stuck. Okay, now I'm not alive. Oh. I can take those guys on. That attack is really annoying, though. Maybe I should go ring the other bell. Maybe I should do Blight Town. Oh. Oh, I gotta get my soul. How many souls did I have? Did anyone remember? If it's under 1,000, I don't think I had that many souls. I don't know if it's worth going back to get them. Fine. I don't think I had too many, but we'll go get them. This is a cool area, though. This is such a neat environment. Is he following me? He won't make it very far with one leg. Dark Root Garden. The Soul series pioneered ragdoll physics. This is the most important technological development in gaming. Dude, do not do that! A bunch of re-dead type enemies. No! Ah! Give me a hug, man! I think I might grab my souls and then bounce. We'll go fight the skeletons in Blight Town. I can't go through that door. It's being locked by the contraption. Who goes? Who goes there? The sounds. Oh. It just sounds like he's been mildly inconvenienced. Retrieval. Do I keep going forward? Nah, we're gonna go ring the other bell. I think I'm doing stuff out of order. These enemies don't feel too tough. Possibly because I'm over-leveled, but we're gonna fast travel. Let's go fight some skeletons. I'm probably progressing at a snail's pace because I'm being so... I'm being a scaredy cat. You know, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't go here yet. Oh, no. But I want to go fight skeletons now. Yo! Free McDouble on the McDonald's app? Let's go. Too bad I don't have my car. You know, barring the skeletons and the ghouls and the goblins, Firelink Shrine would be a pretty chill place to kick it. Who's honk shooing? Where's the honk shooing coming from? Somebody's taking a snooze cruise. Is it the bird? No, the bird's wide awake. Alright. It's time to battle some skeletons. Have at ye! Oh, they still pack a punch. So I said it in yesterday's stream, but my first time I ever played Dark Souls, I went down this way. And I got pummeled by skeletons for like 2 hours. I was like, damn, this game is hard. Not realizing that you really shouldn't be down here at the beginning of the game. I was like, damn. Dark Souls lives up to its reputation. I can't beat these skeletons. Oh. Dar. We did it. We beat Spinal from Killer Instinct. Oh, that's a big skeleton. Oh, that dude's huge. Now that's Spinal from Killer Instinct. Look at that sword. Hold up. I'm gonna do a bit, you guys. It's gonna be really funny. There's no way that bro can fit in here. Okay, I should be safe. Hold up. I'm gonna tab out. He's not gonna kill me. We're gonna do a really funny bit. No! Oh, I wasn't ready! I was really hoping I could kill him before the music was over. That wasn't even Spinal's theme. That was Saberwolf's theme. Oh, can I not take his sword? I don't get any loot? That would be a badass sword, though. Oh, man. I was really hoping if I killed him, I got his really cool sword. Well, it was a cool fight. I would take any of these swords. Look at these cutlasses. It looks so gosh darn cool. Winged spear. Let's see, what is that? 86 power, 4.5 weight. Eh, spears are cool, but I've spent too much money on this long sword here. Too many souls. I do kind of regret it now because I just got the fully upgraded sword, like the Black Knight sword from that one battle. If I had known that, I wouldn't have ever upgraded this sword. I wish you could play as a skeleton. Play as the Hollowed. That's more like a zombie. I think any video game that has skeletons in it is exponentially elevated. Oh, there's another one? Maybe he'll give me a sword. I can't fight all these guys. Are you nuts? Some enemies you have to farm rigorously to get their drops. Yeah, it seems like it. I have the high ground now. Can't get me up here. We established this. Dude, you need to work on your pitching, man. He lobs the firebomb like 3 feet in front of him. We are not getting to play shortstop on the Baltimore Orioles at this rate. Ow! Damn. It's just like high school all over again. I'm just getting beat up by skeletons. Not in real life. Like, I mean when I played this back in high school. Although it would have been way more interesting if I fought skeletons in real life. Maybe I just run past these guys. Destiny is somehow worse than Dark Souls for farming. I had Destiny on PS4, played about 2 hours of it, and realized like very quickly, oh, I don't really think this game is for me. I don't mind grinding. Like, I play Monster Hunter. I played old Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy games, but Destiny's grind just wasn't enjoyable to me. How valid of a strategy is it to just run through here? I mean, I'll be losing out on souls, but that big skeleton got hands and a big sword. They only give me 50 apiece. The big guy gave me, what, 200? The little guys aren't too bad. I can beat these guys. All these damn tombstones in the way. The kick attack cracks me up. Like, you just give him a good kick. Can't really hit him from over there. This dude is a tactical genius. Sun Tzu once said, if your opponent is of choleric temperament, hide between a bunch of tombstones and you can't hit him. He can't hit you. Okay, that's a normal size skeleton with a big sword. I want one of those swords. They look badass. The sword went flying, so I don't think I'm getting it. I wonder if it's possible to even get one of their swords. I want it. It's a cool looking, like, pirate sword. Yeah, I don't want to fall down there. Kind of remind me of the sword dancers from Tales of Symphonia. This is the second Tales of Symphonia reference I've made in this stream. Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Oh my god, he was right behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh my goodness gracious sakes. Big boy. You've stepped up to big time villain, Doctor. Oh my god. Literally a sword dancer from Tales of Symphonia. Dude, if I just stay down here in his nutsack region, I can't be hurt. He can't hit me if I'm within his taint. Dude, why can't I pick up his sword, though? It would be so cool! I probably couldn't wield it, because it's huge. But it would be cool. Zweihander. Isn't that like a two-handed sword? That's like a big boy sword. Not as big as this big boy's sword, but... yeah, just circle strafe. That's all there is to the combat in this game. This game's easy. I love the way they explode into a million giblets. Immaculate ragdoll physics. Binoculars? What am I gonna do with those? What is this, DK64? Give me the sniper scope? Can I use this right-hander? It's not even that much better than my longsword. Oh, that's a big boy sword, but it's really slow. How effective is blocking without a shield? Probably not very, if I were to hazard a guess. I kind of like the way that you wield the sword two-handed. It reminds me of ActRaiser on Super Nintendo. I'm gonna go back with the sword and shield for now, but we'll put a pin in that. And you can two-hand a one-handed sword. I don't know what the function of that would be, but... I'm gonna see if we can find another bonfire down here. And then that'll maybe be a good wrapping up point. What is that? What was that hydrogen bomb that just hit me? Coughing Hollowed versus hydrogen bomb? Ah! You killed me! Good. What was that? I hear something creeping in. Oh, they get resurrected? No shot. Bro just came spiraling at me like a torpedo. Okay, so is that what that is? They resurrect the skeletons in here? In the catacombs? What? Bro just hit me with the bullet time. Can I go down there? Hello? Alright, we're in it for the long haul. I don't think I'm getting back out. Oh, there's a ladder. I'm gonna try to find a bonfire. That's the current objective. Beeline it to the bonfire. There's so many enemies here, I don't think... Bonfire! I can't use it, though, because there's a sorcerer. Come on, you want some of this? I want to rest at the bonfire. Bonfire! Yes! The torch is lit! Let the games begin! Almost got enough for another level. But I kind of want to go back to Andre the Blacksmith and upgrade my armor. I don't know if there's a way to fast travel between bonfires. That would be convenient if I could somehow just book it back to Andre. Maybe I'll do that off stream. What did that do? Yes, what does it do? What if you were to say, hand this game to 10, 12 intelligent people? What would that do? Oh, that's a good question. It's that bloody squirrel! Get into character! Alright, y'all. We went for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's gonna do it for the stream. I'm having a ton of fun playing this. We're for sure going to continue it on stream. Fight some more skeletons next time. I might come back later tonight with something else. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned right now, I'm probably going to upload this to the YouTube channel as well. And we'll keep playing this game until I give up. Like, until I'm like, all right, I'm no longer having fun. But this has been a blast. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in today. So I hope you all have a good night. Have a good upcoming weekend, and I'll catch you next time, which might be later tonight, maybe not. But yeah, I'll see you. Bye-bye.